Most injuries happen with deceleration, not acceleration. And in running, cycling, you may say that, well, there isn't much change of direction or deceleration happening like we would see in football or even American football. One thing I would say, especially for my trail runners out there, if you need to react very quickly, we want to make sure that we're able to decel, change direction, to jump over that stone, that root, that rock, get around that person without having to slow down, without having to worry about falling, be able to respond quickly and decisively so that you are able to get on with running and not lose any energy and or time. So one thing that we can do about this is a diagonal bound with a deceleration. And what we can do with that is we're going to be in a little bit of an open space. We want some space so that we can really explode out and get that jump that we want to achieve. And we want to start smaller, obviously, initially, if we're not used to doing something like this. And this is going to be more for the absorption component rather than the reactivity component like we've been talking about all this week. So if you haven't checked out any of our videos already, check those out, come back here, and then we can get on with it. So we're going to stand on one foot, and what we're going to do from here, we're going to diagonally bound or diagonally jump to our other foot, and we're going to then take another step. And how that should look is as we go through that jump, we're going to bound and then step. We're going to go back to that starting position, and then from here, we're going to bound and step. So as we go through this, as we really try to absorb force, we want to minimize how much stress is being applied to that leg that has to absorb by jump and then absorb. And again, we don't have to go very far, just based off of what we're able to tolerate, especially if we're dealing with any pain right now. We don't have to make this crazy. We do want to make sure that we are landing with appropriate mechanics, not allowing for collapse and caving of our joints. We want to make sure then we're able to slow it down in a controlled manner so that we don't have any breakdown, again, in our form. So again, one last time, full speed, really trying to explode and then slowly control that. As you get better at this, as we progress this exercise to more of a reactive model, we may work on doing more of a diagonal bound and then exploding right off into another step. So stay tuned for more activities like that. If you want to learn more about how you can be more reactive and explosive as an endurance athlete, leave it down below in the comments. Make sure you're liking and following with us. Share it out with all your friends so that they can get more content just like you are. See you in the next post.